Hello everyone, today I'm here to bring you my review of Anatomie of a Fall, a 2023 French courtroom drama thriller movie directed by Justine Triet, which won the Palme d'Or at Cannes Festival last May. Now let's have a quick look on the plot and then let's see if the movie deserved the Palme d'Or or not. Sandra and her husband Samuel and their 11-year-old son Daniel have lived in a remote town in the French Alps. When Samuel found dead in the snow below their chalet, the police questioned whether he was murdered or committed suicide. Samuel's suspicious death is presumed murder, and Sandra becomes the main suspect. What follows is not just an investigation into the circumstances of Samuel's death, but an unsettling psychological journey into the depth of Sandra and Samuel's conflicted relationship. That's what Rotten Tomatoes says about the film, and I think it's all you need to know to start this film. The movie has so many layers to each character, but they are not the plot twists, because they don't follow a typical setup. But actually they are a narrative zigzag that helps you to reframe the existing events from your perspective. We don't see Samuel on a screen till after his death, and what allows us to imagine him and his character is what others says about him and others' memories. The film is actually a deeply vulnerable performance, the one that not only is in the grief of a spouse's death, but also the anxiety of being accused of his murder. There is a moment at the very early of the film that main character says, "I'm tired of crying, it's really ridiculous, it's so exhausted."
I'm so tired of crying. It's really ridiculous. I'm so exhausted.
After this part, you immediately notice that the grief is not just for now. The grief was always there before Samuel's death and now after his death. In this film, we get familiar with two persons, a couple's grief, and they both are the reason of each other's pain. But also it's not their fault. Another notable part of the film is when a child suddenly falls into a mature people's life, considering he is wrestling with his father's loss. He must be present in his mother's trial at court as a witness, and it cost him no more than it needed about his parents' relationship. The movie has a deep pain in it, and you may sympathize with the main character or Samuel or Daniel many times without knowing whose fault is it. But if you ask me, I would say that's life. Everybody is tolerating a life that they don't know what's the point about that. Each of us can be Samuel, Sandra, or even Daniel. The script was good, the directing was good, the performance was great, even the dog was perfect in this film.
Vamos, Nora. Hola. Hola.
Somehow I was expecting a plot twist after the end of the trial, but it never came. The whole movie I was waiting for climax, but that's not the point about the film. The movie doesn't have any twists, everything is clear. The point is people's pain, sorrows, griefs, sadness, hardships, and what they really endure in their life. The theme and atmosphere of the film is very dark and gloomy with a lot of tension. I really love the music in the film. I was drowned into the film when the little boy Daniel played the piano. And dialects, I really enjoyed it a lot, especially when Sandra speaks with Vincent.
It's just, when you lose, you lose. It's the worst thing that can happen, and if you win, you expect some reward, but there isn't any.
The IMDb rate for this film is 7.8, Rotten Tomato is 96, and there is no Metacritic rates for this film. But my rate to this movie is 8 out of 10. Generally, Anatomie of a Fall is a film that people over 35 may enjoy it more than younger audiences. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please tap the subscribe button, then send it to your friends. If there is any question, any mistake, or any suggestion, please let me know. Love you all. See you soon.